Hi, I wanted to do a quick video to show you how to use the late notices that are now in the system. Uh, each site could have a slightly different version than what you see here. Um, all of them are labeled North Carolina late notice, but if your day is the 10th, it'll be labeled as 10 at the end. If it's the 11th, 11. If it's the 15th, it will say 15. Kings Point and Cross have 15. Village Green has 11. U Raleigh, Centennial, and U Suites will have the 10. Now you can actually generate these notices individually under the account if you would like, but I'm guessing the majority of you want to be able to do this in bulk. So to do that, you're going to go to the Residents, All Residents tab. You're going to use the filter option on the left-hand side. You'll select your property. So let's go ahead and select U Raleigh. You'll then select the status. Now you don't want to generate this list for future people, obviously. They might owe you an application fee or an admin fee or something. So you're going to go ahead and right here where you can expand the lease status, you'll click on that and you're going to do current and notice. You're then going to click the advanced filters. You will select resident under customer type. If you do guarantor, I mean, you're welcome to do that if you would like to, but generally we're just using this to print them. So including the guarantors doesn't do a whole lot of good because only the legal residents of the unit will be on the notice itself. However, if you want to email like a link saying that, hey, you have a document on the portal to view, then you can include guarantors for that. The last one, I would do the balance. Now, most of your late fees will only charge if they owe $100 or more. Typically, we don't have a lot of small balances because we don't accept partial payments. But this is another spot where you can say, okay, I want anyone that is $100 or more. So that should be what most of your filters should look like. Your property, the status should be current and notice. The customer type should be resident, and the outstanding balance, the minimum should be set to 100. Now you can hit filter residents, and now everyone on this list should meet that requirement. So the next thing you can do is you're probably going to want to just select them all. For this example, I'm not going to do that, but you guys would. You would select them all. For this one, I'm just going to select, make sure I have one in multiple units. All right, right there. I'm going to go ahead and click on this arrow up here and hit document. Now, Raleigh will have North Carolina late notice 10. So will U Suites and Centennial. I've already mentioned this, but Kings Cross and Point, this will actually say 15. And Village Green, this will say 11. It's the same notice except for the deadline date is different based on your property. So you'll select that. Applies to, we want primary. We're going to go ahead and hit continue. Now this is going to take you to a document generation screen. It should be very familiar. It looks just like when you're creating lease paperwork, but you're going to need to do it for all of them. These should automatically be filling in. So if you want to, you can check them all, or you can just acknowledge and hit generate all. It will now say your documents have been generated. The nice thing about doing it in the system is, number one, hopefully it's faster. Number two, a copy of this will be online in their account, so you can see that you've sent them a history of that, and they can also view it on their portal. Now you can click to email. Now it's not going to email them like a copy of the document. It will email them a copy of a link to their portal where they can view the document. But most of you will probably just want to print it. Now it varies by state. Some states will actually print a copy to deliver as well as print one for their file. So if you're going to do that, I would suggest probably downloading it, and then you can print multiple versions, or you can just print it through this option right here. It should be that simple. But again, I told you that benefit is now if you look under the Documents tab, it will say North Carolina late notice 10 right here. And it says e-sign addendum, but it's not. It does not require a signature. It's just a document. So that should be everything that you need. Let help desk know if you have any questions.